Hello there, my name's Ewan and I'm a self-confessed astronomy addict. This is just a very swift video to give you a quick tour of my SkyShed pod. Let's see if we can turn this image around and give you a look around. Okay, so let's start here with my main scope and the rather fabulous finder scope from 365 Astronomy. Mounted onto my HEQ5, which is using a very slightly modified Bluetooth connector from Shoestring Astronomy. You can see just here where I've extended the cable round and used the obligatory piece of Velcro to stick everything together. Plenty of space over in the first pod for my computer, my laptop and my tablet, all my other bits and pieces. It's a complete mess at the moment because I still haven't decided what I need and what I don't need at the moment. Over in the second pod we've got my 102mm Skywatcher scope on its go-to mount, as well as the gravel and sand that we used for the base of the observatory. And then in pod number 3, quite happily, we've got my camera, my extra bits and pieces, an obligatory purple lamp just to make the place look homely, although the lamp and light will be going soon because I'm going to replace it with a red bulb. The roof of the pod is quite happy in its position. It turns on its wheels fairly well. Here we go. It's a bit noisy, but here we go. Let a bit of sun into the room. And as you can see, there is actually plenty of room in here for me to have my my crutches, my seat. I've even got a little trolley in here just in case I need to move bits and pieces around. And I'm in the process of building a foam floor as well. At the moment, what we've got for the flooring is it's just a bit of lino that we had, bit of off-cut lino. That underneath it's a pond liner that's been stuck into place against the edges of the dome. And that will eventually be covered, as I said, with the foam. You can see here that I've got my my mobile mount. Now the reason I'm sticking with a mobile mount at the moment, and the reason that, as you can see, it's actually off center in here, is so that I've got more room for all of my bits and pieces, but also because of the way the dome is designed, you'll notice that it's got this big edge to it that stops you from being able to see zenith. So by having the scope off center, I can, when I move that around, bear with me a moment, here we go. As you can see, the dome is now well past the halfway point on scope, meaning that I can still get zenith. Also, it means that if necessary I can dismantle everything to move it around and change positions. I've even put in, you can see the cable running down the back here. That's actually attached to a solar panel on the outside, which is charging my 2 batteries, which you can just about see. There we go, behind the mount. They're not plugged in at the moment because they are of course fully charged. It's been a nice bright day, so there hasn't been a problem with that. And hopefully I'll be able to get some good shots in here. It is amazing how much of a difference it makes having the dome. The ability to actually just come out and set up in a couple of minutes rather than having to lug all of this gear in and out the house every time. I can get perfect polar alignment, know that I've got it, and not have to adjust anything for ages really. It's been a real godsend, and I'm thoroughly looking forward to getting some decent shots. Biggest problem? Oh, a couple of trees, and that's virtually directly south, but they don't really cover too much, so at the moment I'm not too worried. If it gets to be a problem, which I'm sure it will later on in the season when I've got Saturn round that way, then I will have a word with my neighbours, and they're all fairly nice around here. They'll allow me to take a bit off the top, or at least pay for someone to do it. That tree over there, from the scope's point of view, that's actually under the fence, so it doesn't actually cause me any problems. It's further back and quite well out the way. Plus, as you can see, it's well, I'm not sure if you can see from here, but let me just lift up. You can see it's there's roof lines around there anyway. Okay, so that's all for now. I'm going to be setting up this evening and hopefully doing some pictures. So yeah, I shall be feeding my habit. Thanks very much. Bye bye.